Behind the woodpile, there's nothing but cobwebs. Thankfully, no spiders. Okay, so I have lived many places in my life. One of those places was bumfuck nowhere, Ohio. And let me tell you about the kinds of spiders you can find in woodpiles in bumfuck nowhere, Ohio. The one you really have to watch out for is the brown recluse. The venom of the brown recluse is a powerful enough neurotoxin that if you don't get medical attention straight away, your flesh will rot. Skin, fatty tissue, muscle, down to the bone. And you can get infections. So if you manage to not lose the limb that gets bitten, you will probably die of septicemia. I'm sure GLaDOS would be jealous. Oh, and did I mention the bite of the brown recluse is one of the most painful spider bites that you can get outside of Australia? Did I also mention that the bodies alone of the brown recluse spider can get as big around as a toonie or a Canadian $2 coin? That's not counting the spindly ass, creepy legs that are just unnaturally long and thin. They are disgusting, both in appearance and in what they can do to your ass. Don't get bitten by a brown recluse. Oh my gosh. What did you just send me, Shelly? Oh no, I definitely can't show that on Twitch. I cannot. Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm dying. My brother's bad. Oh my god. What the fuck are you doing?
You said you were dying, so I had the ambulance come to check on you.
I'll send it to you. Go back to the office.
Okay.
I can't show it on Twitch. That's the only thing. They're so bad. They're so not safe for work. I hope you have a very understanding family if you shared that for all to see. My mother would teleport up here and murder me. Oh no. Okay, Now that I'm done. Okay, so there's this old joke that I read on the internet some years ago. Um, a young man had gone to the city for university, and he just graduated, and he was like, I'm going to come back home to the family farm. I'm going to see my dad before I start looking for work in the city. And he comes home, and it's been a while. He's kind of forgotten how country life goes sometimes. He gets up in the morning, and his father serves him scrambled eggs and toast for breakfast. And the young man kind of notices there's a little film on the dinner plates. And he says, Now, Dad, I know that, you've got well water and it doesn't really get very hot, but are these plates clean? To answer your question, Shelley, I know Headset Amalga in real life. Um, she was my bridesmaid at the wedding, my maid of honor. But yes, so he's like, are these plates really clean? And his old father and puts hands on his hips and says, Well, son, we just got to do our best out here. They're just as hot as soap and cold water can get 'em. And the son nods his head and eats his breakfast. And, he helps his dad around the farm, and finally it's lunchtime. And his dad's serving the food. And the son notices not only is there that strange film still there, there's little flecks of egg still left on the corner of the plate. Dad, are you sure these plates are clean? I told you, boy. They're just as clean as soap and cold water can get 'em. Come on, eat up. We got some more work to do. So the young man shrugs his shoulders and keeps eating. And eventually dinner time rolls around. And again, the plates just don't look right. Dad, now I know what you're gonna say. I'm telling you, they're just as clean as soap and cold water can get 'em. All right, all right. And the young man eats, and after dinner, he's like, you know what? Dad clearly needs some help here. But hey, let me wash the dishes. Don't be ridiculous, boy. No, really, let me wash 'em. No, that's what we got soap and cold water for. And he sticks his head out the back door and calls to the two dogs laying on the porch. Come here, soap. Come here, cold water. And that's the joke. And this just reminded me of that. Anyway,